Did you know more than 400,000 real human lives have been killed in the war raging in Aleppo, Syria since March of 2011? As Syrians and residents of Aleppo have tried to flee the horror, many countries around the world are closing their doors, most recently America. Today, we will be taking a journey through how the war started, what America has done to help, and terrorist attacks in America. Now, I know that last point may seem a little blunt, but listen closely and in time it will make a lot of sense. We begin in March of 2011. One thing you should know is that Syrian's government is very much unlike ours. They do not have a democracy, and their government is very strict on laws and policies. The war started after government officials made the decision to arrest a group of teens and children after they put political graffiti on a school wall. Many citizens came out to protest this, and several were killed by security during their demonstrations. Although President Bashar al-Assad had lifted the 48-year-long state of emergency and had tried to address the right to a peaceful protest, citizens were still not happy. Therefore, rebel groups formed to combat the government and take over cities, countries, the city, the country, and the countryside. Moving in to 2012, the fighting had officially begun, and so far they have captured Damascus and Aleppo. By June of 2013, the United Nations has reported that 90,000 people have been killed in the combat. By August of 2015, the number had climbed to 250,000. As of December 16, 4.81 million Syrians have been fled the country, and 6.3 million are displaced internally. As the war raged on, politics and power got in the way and blinded the eyes of countries around the world. As civilians and government soldiers were being captured and killed for the sake of pride, many countries turned their eyes. In a report from the White House published in September of 2015, the USA has donated $4.5 billion in financial aid to humanitarian assistance in Syria. They are also the largest bilateral donor, meaning they have donated to both sides of humanitarian assistance in the world. Although the predicted number of 110,000 refugees accepted into the United States, President Trump has cut that number to 50,000.
And establishing. This is the protection of the nation from foreign terrorist entry into the United States. We all know what that means. Protection of the nation from foreign terrorist entry into the United States.
In this video, Trump was signing an executive order to put a travel ban for those coming into the country from 7 major Islam and Muslim religion cultures. Now think about it. He said protection against foreign terrorists. You know, it's a big wide view that many of the terrorists in the USA have been caused by those from those countries or Syrian refugees. But that's where you're wrong. Actually, according to people.com, 0 of the fatal attacks on the USA have been caused by any from the 7 of the countries, nonetheless, Syrian refugees. 9/11. Of the 19 hijackers, 15 were from Saudi Arabia, 2 from United Arab Emirates, 1 from Egypt, and 1 from Lebanon. None of those from the 7 banned countries. 2001 anthrax attacks. It killed 5, infected 17, was caused by an American citizen. 2006 Seattle Capitol Hill massacre. 6 killed, 2 wounded, American citizen from Whitefish, Montana. 2012 Wisconsin Sikh temple shooting. 6 killed, 4 wounded, an American white supremacist. 2013 Boston Marathon bombing. 3 killed, 264 injured, both U.S. citizens. 2015 Charleston church shooting. 9 dead, 1 injured, also an American white supremacist. 2016 Orlando nightclub shooting, the most recent. 49 killed, 53 wounded, U.S. citizen. Now, the point is, I could go on, but 0% of the terror attacks in America have been caused by those from 7 banned countries or Syrian refugees. We have no problem with them. Although some do pledge allegiance to ISIS, they are U.S. citizens and they were approved, so they are not a threat. So today, I hope the next time someone talks to you about this problem in our country, I hope you'll remember how the war started, what America has done to help, and terrorist attacks in America. Now remember this one thing: no ban, no fear, refugees are welcome here. Thank you.